Right, good morning. It is the 11th of March. We are 2 miles from Barston. Today is the Marchers Barston Masters Qualifier. I'm here with wingman Mr. Edis. He's got 2 cracked ribs, so if he keeps pulling faces it's because he's in a little bit of pain. I'm hoping he's not had a drugs test at the draw, otherwise there might be questions asked. So he's left the pole at home today purely because he can't fish it. So he's just got his feeder rods. I think he's got a pellet waggler rod as well, but it's quite mild. It's 12 degrees, it's sane. I think we're going to catch some carp today. Some people will anyway. I haven't brought a pole, just basically got a method set up and a cage, and I'll just tweak that according to where I draw. So it's an 80 peg sellout, and like I said, I think there's even 2 or 3 people on the waiting list that are going to come down and just try and get on the match on spec. So again, it's proving how popular this venue is and this competition, which is great. So like I say, we're only about a mile away from the fishery, so we'll see you at the draw bag.
Now I've gone 2 miss, 1 up the bank, every peg in the 50s, which are good pegs, and then same up this side. I've gone 2 miss, 1, every other peg down the middle and every peg at this end. So I've tried to do like with this January, February, put the more pegs in where it's good and spread it out where it's not so good. Do you know what I mean? To try and be as fair as I can. We're still winter fishing, so 1 net will do still for today. We'll fish 10:30, 3:30. I reckon I've got 560 quid left over to pay out the top 3. So roughly it's going to be 300 quid, 150, 70 quid, roughly. I think that's what I've got left, 560 quid, after I've paid out the sections. No braid main line, barrel of sucks and no surface fishing, and keep the bath clear as always. So, any questions, anything I've missed?
Just a 2-rod approach today, nice and simple. Going to be using Special G Dark. Just putting it through a little riddle. As you can see, it's a lovely dark mix. I'm hoping I don't have to resort to fishing for skimmers, but to be fair, I'm going to give it a good couple of hours on the method, just short of the island, and just see what happens around me. I mean, I'm going to feed the skimmer line at the start. Not sure where to fish it yet. There's a lovely patch of gravel at 16 metres on this peg, which I've just found. Really solid as well, which I love fishing over gravel on here, but I don't know if that's going to be too close in, to be fair. What you might be able to see is, just have a look how coloured it is. I can't believe how much colour's in it. Sometimes that's a great thing. So whether that's going to be have an impact today, and that's why I'm tempted to put that short line at 16 metres for skimmers. Worm might come into it as well. Often when it's coloured like that, chopped worm can come into its own. I'm not sure, it might be a little bit too close in, so I think I'm going to just have a feel around it about 20 metres, just see what the bottom's like out there, and I think 20 metre range might be better, I think. But like I say, I'm hoping I don't have to go on it. I'm only going to go on it if the method's not working and if nobody's catching all the way through this section. I'll just show you the section. Coming back down this way, my section's going right the way through here, so like I said, just 2 hours on the method, see what happens from there. Over an hour in and I haven't had a fish. It's hard. I think 4 pegs down. I think it was him in the red cap. He got an F1 early on, and that's the only fish caught there up until this next lad here. This next lad here is caught, I think he's got 2 F1s. He's fishing a tea bag though, right up to the island. I've had a couple of liners, casting a method to that, just short of the island. Had a couple of liners. Nothing's materialised, so I just had 2 quick chucks on my cage line, which is at 20 metres, just in case the liners were from fish there. Never had a sign on it. Lad next to me has got 1 skimmer on the method, and the next one down from him is Andy Kinder. He's got 2 carp. Well, I think it's 2 carp, 1 good carp and another smaller fish. I don't know if it's a big F1 or a carp. Then I think it's 2 or 3 spare pegs there, and then the next lad down from that, from Andy, he's got a carp as well. So that's it really. So I've just refed the cage line and I've gone back out on the method. I might just have to sit on the method today. Like I say, I haven't got a fish yet. An hour and a half in, flock of geese has just turned up now, splashing about all over, bang up over the top of my feeder, but I haven't had a fish yet, so I can't say it's really going to spoil anything. It's still quiet. Andy's got down to my right, 2 anglers down to my right. Andy Kinder's got 2 carp and a skimmer now. It's really hard. I'm getting odd indication on this. I've been on the cage line, not had a sign on that line. So the liners from the fish must be out there around the island, around where my feeder is, but I might just have to stick it out on this today and just hope we get 2 or 3 carp or big F1s or something, because if the skimmers aren't there in numbers, then, you know, I might as well just sit it out on this. But like I said, I've got geese for company now. And there's been no more fish caught down to my left. So, yeah, status quo. There's one there. just not happening. There's not many fish being caught at all. I reckon Andy's winning this section. Andy Kinney with I think he must have £20. I've got on my skimmer line and just not getting signs on it. I didn't get any sign at all. So I tried a quick influx of chopworm, and by the second cast I had an indication, and then I caught a skimmer that you've just seen, and then I've gone in again, had a smash maggot, gone in again, not had anything for 3 or 4 casts, and then I've caught a little roach that you've probably just seen. I'm just not getting bites. There's no way I'm going to catch £20 of skimmers on this peg today. The way that the skimmers are feeding, it's just not going to happen. So it's 2.5 hours left. I'm just going to sit it out now. I've only got about £1.5 pounds. I'm going to sit it out on the method now and just try and snare 1 or 2 carp. That's all I can do, really. I've already qualified, so I'm not really chasing the section as such, but even if I don't win the section, I'm not going to win anything. But I'm not going to get £20 of skimmers the way that's the way it's fishing today. So that's it, fingers crossed. Keep the faith. She's gone on the method. I've had one about £3 of skimmer. It's just gone round again. Another decent skimmer as well. Maybe a bit too late for a comeback. That says it all. Nigel's packed up early. You got 3 lads packing up. The next one's netting a fish. He's had a lovely run of fish this last hour and a half. All on a tea bag. It's like another big skimmer, a bream. Yeah. Rock hard. I've not had any more fish. It's just been. I've gone last 2.5 hours. I've just fished on the tip. I think I've had 2 skimmers on it. So that's it. I've got about £10 rubbish. That's you take these chances. Sometimes it don't pay off. So let's have a look what everyone's weighed in. My carp approach didn't work, but guess what? Superstar, Mr. Edis qualified. What weight, Mark?
£45 dead.
£45, brilliant, mate. All on method?
Everyone up method, yeah, mate.
Long, how far out? As far as you could chuck it?
As far as I could chuck it, 90 metres.
90 metres, he says. Peg 13, that wind's dropped now. It can't be like that all day for him.
got my pound to come back off Leicester Road.
Off, oh, Alan Sutton, if you're watching, he's having that pound back off you just like he said. He said you're only looking after it for him. But no, Marty's qualified fantastic, and obviously 13's not unlucky for everyone, so job done. So yeah, it's going to be a nice drive back to Sheffield. No match tomorrow, so that's it really. It'll just be, next video will be the Thursday night vlog. So thanks for watching guys, really appreciate it, and I'll just put the results up for you straight after this. See you next week.